Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on XRP. Your daily update. We're going to do a full update in this video as well. We'll talk about that long-awaited breakout again and the possibility of that. But first, let's start with a brief recap before we talk about the technicals. I don't think there's many fundamental things that we need to speak about regarding XRP specifically right now. We spoke about that yesterday quite a bit, about these different fundamental catalysts that can obviously cause the breakouts, because that is, I mean, when you're talking about a breakout, when somebody is talking about a breakout for XRP or at least these major coins, and they're not talking about the fundamentals, that's always strange, right? Because when we're talking about the theory behind XRP right now, what we know is that XRP has been stable in this area right here, right? And we had one deviation lower, but ultimately we reclaimed that level very well. Now, if you have stability, what that basically means is that buyers and sellers, under the current fundamentals and under the current circumstances and with the current information, basically, agree that this is a fair price. So then, if we want to break out, then something needs to happen that shifts this equilibrium between buyers and sellers, so that we can actually auction up higher and potentially get into the POC, or into balance higher just in general right here, or potentially right here. So fundamentally, we spoke about that yesterday, right? With the XRP ETF, with the SEC, with the SEC dropping their appeal that they started October, November last year. So fundamentally, there are these options, and technically, I do think those are available for XRP as well. Now, yesterday, what I said is that I thought it was most likely that we would reject from this level right here at 2.28, which we have done so far, but you can see we're kind of compressing against that resistance. We're compressing against that resistance. The retraces right here are shallow. So it's a Monday after a long weekend, right? So the open of the market can be quite volatile, but ultimately the main level that I think you need to focus on right here for XRP is, well, first of all, 2.20, 2.29, 2.3. That's the main level that we need to break above in order for us to secure that breakout. But outside of that, with the bullish momentum that we had yesterday, we left one imbalance and one just area that I think we need to get a strong reaction to, and an area that I think we can move towards as well, because we had a long weekend, because the fundamentals are quite, not specifically for XRP, but for the entire crypto markets, are quite risky as well. And that's this level right here between 2.20, let's say 2.23 and 2.24, right? That's the main area. And we need to, if we get a pullback, we need to get a strong reaction to that. If we get a strong reaction to that, it's, in my opinion, pretty much guaranteed with the open interest buildup we've seen with XRP already, with the potential fundamentals coming in over the next couple of months, and with the compression against resistance right now, it's pretty much guaranteed that we'll get an uptrend. Well, maybe you could call it an uptrend, but a breakout after that. Right, and I do think at this point of time that is most likely, right? So when we're talking about this chart, again, what that would look like is something like this, right? So consolidation maybe a little bit longer, but then a breakout and rallying. And if we actually do get a great and sustained breakout with volume, which I'll keep you updated on that, of course, then the area around 2.4 is the first real price target. Although, you know, it's always a test to get through 2.33 as well, which, as you can see, has been respected quite a bit as well. But that is something I'll keep you updated on. That is what I think you need to know for now. So if you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.